Dear student, welcome to my online math class. Today I am going to start my third part of the topic, SirAnindya's geometry guide from basic to brilliance. In this part, I'll discuss about the complementary and supplementary angles. So actually the complementary and supplementary angles are very easy to understand, but sometimes the students are confused. So we'll try to discuss elaborately so that the students can understand the difference between complementary and supplementary and what are the conditions for becoming complementary and supplementary angles. So let us start with complementary angles. So complementary angles. Then what are complementary angles? We'll discuss first what are complementary angles or how we can define complementary angles. So complementary angles are those angles if the sum of two angles gives 90 degree. Mean if the sum of any two angles, measures 90 degree, then these two angles are called complement of each other or complementary angles. So if angle A plus angle B equal to 90 degree, then we can say that angle A and angle B are complement of each other, or we can say A is the complement of B or B is the complement of A. Then one confusion is there. Suppose if angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 90 degree, then what will happen? Whether these three angles A, B and C are complement of each other? So actually it is not. They are not complement of each other. So for complementary angles, only two angles are needed. So if it is 3 or 4, they are not complementary angles. Now let us take another example. Suppose if we draw a right triangle ABC, suppose ABC is a right angled at B, then B is 90 degree, and we know that according to the angle sum property, angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degree. It means the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So if B is 90 degree, then the remaining angle is 90 degree. It means angle A plus angle C is 90 degree. So we can also say that angle A and C are complement of each other, or angle A and C are complementary angles. So this is all about complementary angles. Now we'll discuss supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. So what are supplementary angles? So in the similar way, like complementary angles, we can define supplementary angles if the sum of any two angles, measures 180 degree, then these two angles are called supplement of each other or supplementary angles. So we can say that if angle A plus angle B equal to 180 degree, then angle A and angle B are called supplement of each other or supplementary angles. And in other way we can say that angle A is the supplement of B and angle B is the supplement of A. Now let us take an example. Suppose if we draw two straight lines and suppose they are parallel to each other, and if we draw a transversal line, then here forming, in my earlier video I show that here forming 8 angles. So in out of these 8 angles, these two angles is known as what? It is called interior angles, in the same side of the transversal, and these two angles also called interior angles on the same side of the transversal. And it is found that the sum of these two angles always 180 degree. So we can say that in terms of supplementary angles, we can say that these two angles are supplementary angles, or each angle is supplement of each other. So this is all about supplementary angles. And in the similar way, like complementary angles, in supplementary angles also only two angles are involved. If the sum of three angles are 180 degree, then they are not supplementary angles. So now we'll discuss. The question is, suppose question number 1, what is the complement of 50 degree, or it may be 20 degree, 30 degree. So what will be the answer? The complement of 50 degree will be 40 degree. Why it is 40 degree? Because we can find these complementary angles by subtracting 50 from 90. So we are getting 40 degree. So in the similar way, so answer is, so we can say that the answer is 40 degree. Then what is the complement of 40 degree? Definitely it will be 50 degree. Then what is the complement of 0 degree? The answer will be 90 degree. And what is the complement of 90 degree? Answer will be 0 degree. Now, in the similar way, what is the supplement? What is the supplement of, suppose 120 degree? Then what will be the answer? So the supplement of 120 degree is the angle, so that the sum of this angle and 120 must gives us 180 degree. So definitely it is 60 degree. Why? Because 60 plus 120 is 180 degree. So this is all about complementary and supplementary angles. I hope you can understand. Thank you.